All right, so I'm going to show you the picking. First, how it's up here. Okay, and then right here. And also sometimes, see the difference? So it can change a little bit. So it's basically just here and here, and then we go into here. Then here. Then picking. Maybe I'll go north, find a rhyme, get my hands right, so I'll finally a city of worth. Then here, sign my life away, sign my life away, speeding up, sign my life away, sign my life away. Then the very final one. I might add that part right there. I'm gonna take a sailboat to Ireland, see my next of kin, fall in love again, find liberty. Yeah, or something to say. What does it say? I just added these lyrics, so find liberty someday. Okay, we'll sing our life away. I say, instead of this, sing a life away. I say, we're gonna take a sailboat to Ireland and see my next of kin, and fall in love again. We'll sing a life away. Yeah, there it is. Sing a life away, sing a life away 3 times. Find liberty someday, find liberty one day, maybe one day. Yeah, maybe one day there. I'm still changing. It's kind of tough to do. I change it to one day, so find liberty one day, find liberty one day. And then the backup singer part, if I ever get to that. So I'll show it to you. So find liberty one day, find liberty, or find our liberty one day, maybe. Find liberty one day. I'll just do find liberty. I'm sorry, I'm throwing that down. I'll just say find liberty instead of just find our liberty. I think it's a little more, these things take time. Find liberty one day. All right, this time we'll try it, and I'll try not to look on here. If I have to, I will. I'll try to look right there. Kind of hard to do when you have those two. There you go. I'm gonna take a Greyhound West, find out what Jim said about California and the best. It's gonna take some time. That's messed up. Okay. They'll take the test. Well, hang on. All right, I was thinking about other things. All right, we're just gonna plunge into it. I'm gonna take a Greyhound West. Find out what Jim said about California and the best. Then I'll take the test. It's gonna take some time. Maybe I'll go north, find a rhyme, get my hands right, so I'll finally find a city of worth. And sign my life away, sign my life away, my life away, my life away. I'm gonna take an airplane east, find out what Wolf said about the Carolina feast, and then I'll take a rest. It's gonna take some time. Maybe go south and find mine and get my head right, so I'll finally find a city of worth. Sign my life away, sign my life away, my life away, my life away. They'll take a sailboat to Ireland, see my next of kin, fall in love again, sing a life away, sing a life away, sing a life away, my life away, find liberty someday, find liberty, liberty someday. Oh yeah, it's Find Liberty One Day. Find liberty one day, find liberty someday. I'll switch the two. Since I wanted to say one day, I'll switch it to someday too. Maybe that will be more kind of English majorly correct. Find liberty one day, find liberty someday. All right, we'll work on it. Why am I on a diet, master? You're on a diet because you got too fat, kitty. So you're gonna have to lose a little weight. All right, kitty? It'll be okay. Just, we're gonna give you dry food and a can of wet food a day. Half in the morning and maybe a quarter at lunch sometimes, and then a quarter at dinner. Or maybe a quarter for breakfast and then a quarter at lunch. in half. Or maybe the full amount for dinner. We'll have to see. We might give you 100% for dinner. Are you gonna say, are you staying in here, kitty? You can smell the shoes, that's fine. You can smell them. It's fine. If that's what you wanna do, you can smell the shoes. All right, kitty. You go right ahead. That's what you do. That's better. Scratching himself like a bear. Look at that old bear. Little Shamu orca. Yes, you are. Look at that. Rolling over for the crowd. Yeah, you are. Little Shamu kitty. Little Edmund. Tuxedo Cassavetes. Look at that. Look at that cat, Edmund. Look at him. There it goes. This is what he does when I get by the door and I'm in the bathroom. Kitty, stop clawing at my toes. Kitty. Did you get too tired? You're just waiting, huh? Waiting to claw me when I walk by. There he goes. Little runaway. Shamu. Shamu the kitty. Look at that crazy kitty. Yeah, I bet you would like to claw me. All right. Now for Escape from Maine, the screenplay, we'll be working on Waterville Cinema House. Waits in Mexican restaurant. She shows up. So this will be, he's sitting in, we'll show him driving probably. We'll do like a scene where he's driving. Then he's sitting at the cinema, well, not the cinema house, but the Mexican restaurant next door to it. So it's basically, I don't even know the name of it. I'll look it up. It's a Mexican restaurant. And then she shows up, and this is a Pepe Le Pew that shows up. That's her username. And he's in Waterville.
That the lady at the end talking about forgiveness, that wonderful little thing. She's really Marjorie Nugent's neighbor who traveled with Bernie and Miss Nugent. So
did it help?
It's pretty real at some point in there.
You had a long time. It was like 10 years from the time you first were attracted to the story.
It's been
even longer, maybe.
More now. 14. Yeah.
Kitty, come on, focus.
An article in Texas Monthly, or we have a local magazine in Texas called Texas Monthly. January '98. I read the article.
There you go.
I called up the writer and just started talking about it because I'm from that part of Texas.
Claw.
And I was like, God,
there, go at it.
Really
go at
that
it.
Relationship
Come on.
between them, but at that point we didn't know what the
work.
What was going to happen. The article ends kind of.
I got to get going here pretty soon.
This confessed murderer is probably not going to be prosecuted, or he's going to. I started following the case. Went to the trial. Not all of it, but a few days. I saw Bernie testify. A lot of the stuff in the trial is verbatim things I witnessed. You know, you couldn't make a lot of that up. Legal story too. Not only the complexity of Bernie and Miss Nugent's relationship. To me, what got me so, my own upbringing.
Fighter jet. It's in my play. So he's a stray. He ran into the place. He literally ran right in. And I've been taking care of him for quite a bit of time. But he flips out a little bit. He knocked over a bunch of this stuff. I had to re-put it back up. You gonna make a movie, kitty? I guess he's in the movie. What are you gonna do? Yeah, he's not terribly destructive. He's actually better on his own. Look at this. Like, I just want to show, look at these claws. Oh my goodness. Yeah, he gets, I call it monkeying. All right, calm down. See what I mean? It's like an alien film. Kitty, get out of the corner. He just really wants to play. He's had quite a bit of food. Now, when he came in, he was skinny. He was a skinny kitty. But we got him the fancy feast, and it was like a fancy feast a day. And then sometimes we'd forget, give him 2 fancy feasts a day instead of 1. So he got a little roly-poly pretty quick. It may have messed with his metabolism being a stray. So they usually bounce back really quick. There he goes. That's not a plaything, kitty. That's for the remote. No. So I'm gonna put this up. Make a decision on where you want to be, but this is not a good corner. He likes to get in corners, and then he gets out of them. Oh, dear. Just to remind you, this is my play. UHM. Almost finished with it. Usually 1 composite book is good enough. Whether it makes the software, I don't know. Many titles on it. But it's a good one. It's about characters named Ash and Sniffle, and a few other characters, too. Okay, I'm shutting this door and that door. And you're gonna stay put. Now you have all of this area here to be good to, okay? And then you've got your food over there. So, come here. It's okay. We know you're the star. Yes, you bird. Yes, you are. Oh, yeah. A little claw. All right, kitty. I guess you sit by the bedroom door, just guard it. Don't do anything I wouldn't do. Just be a good kitty. I'll see you later. Love you. Because you're a good kitty. 175,304 miles on the speedometer. Looking at 73 degrees Fahrenheit. It is April 24, 2023, and welcome to the Please Subscribe show. I'm Cole Spivey, your host. I will be dropping food at your doorstep. Right, so first with my name, Cole is a Gaelic name, I believe Irish descent, and it means peace child because the clans back then would trade babies, and it was called a Cole, and that meant the baby went to one clan and it would prevent the 2 clans from fighting, so it's known as Peace Child. And then Spivey means a field of wheat, and then it also means spiffy, like to dress nice. Google's got some slang versions of Spivey, but it comes from spiffy only. It's actually another way of saying spiffy. It's also a royalty name. So we're related to Queen Victoria, royalty. We've got a brooch in the family that my grandmother Mimar has, or had. She passed away. So we have connections to Queen Victoria. Just wanted to run that by you. All right, that's all I'm going to say today. I have changed up some of my information receiving, or I guess ways of receiving information on YouTube, because I chose to go with some other vloggers. I was concentrating on Adam the Woo and Jordan the Lion, and then I kind of got winged off of Jordan the Lion a little bit, and then winged off of Adam the Woo. So I set them free, let them be free, And then, meaning I don't really watch them that much anymore. And I'm also on a diet. It's probably one of the main reasons, because I'm trying to eat healthy and do healthy stuff. But every once in a while I watch Grim Life Collective, and I watch Scott on Tape when I can. He does good reporting. He's one of my favorites. He's very funny, and he does a lot of stuff. Other than that, I'm getting my information also from the news. So it's the one with Lester Holt. He's like an NBC guy. And then there's guest host too on the same NBC News. I don't know the other. There's a lady that does the host, or she hosts the show, and then there's another I think there's another guy too, Serious News and things like that. So I get my information from NBC, somewhat, and then other vloggers too. I do watch random vloggers for information about things that are going down. So I will get, the major news. I don't watch a lot of CNN. I know I should be watching Fox 4, but they're not on YouTube. I can't find them on YouTube very much. The one that's prevalent is NBC. But anyway, regardless, I do get information from other vloggers. Adam just fed me a lot of information about Walt Disney World, and then Jordan would send me. Jordan Lyon would he, through his YouTube post, would feed me information about Hollywood and various famous pop culture stuff, and graves and roadside attractions and all kinds of fun stuff. I stopped watching the Jacob the Carpetbagger because his wife got a hold of me through email and got upset with me. So I just stopped watching them. So, it gets personal. These vlogs are very personal. It's almost a form of social media. And there's also a side of entertainment to it as well. So it's a different style of receiving information and receiving entertainment. It's like two different things. Anyway, I'm Cole Spivey, and I approve of this message. Yeah, so the new Liberty Party thing was something I started campaigning because I want to lay down, if I were to be commander-in-chief, or if I were to be the president, this is what I would do, kind of thing. So the new Liberty Party stuff that's in the vlog talks about what I would campaign. I'm very anti-drug. Like, I don't like drugs, really of any sort. I'm kind of a natural. I like to go to Whole Foods and Central Market. I like holistic medicines. I studied some of this in college. I went to University of North Texas, hence the green. I also went to Texas Wesleyan, but I graduated from the University of North Texas, and then I went to the New School University for 1 year in New York during September 11th of 2001, all the way to that summer, which was May. But we started that year right after May, so June, July, September. Yeah, we started school in September. It happened when we started school, and then September 11th happened, and then I decided to leave at right about summertime and got out of there. I bought my guitar in New York when I was there too, but I had many guitars given to me before, so I play music. Occasionally I'll write poetry and I'll put it on my Tumblr. That's why my Tumblr's on the description. You can also tip on my Tumblr, and you can tip through my PayPal if you want to give me a cup of coffee or buy me a new camera. I do have a wish list, and that's listed on the descriptions on my Amazon link. So I have an Amazon wish list link, and it has cameras and stuff like that I need to get. So I am looking for funding. I'm looking for people that want to fund a channel. I am interested in cinema, so I do write screenplays. I'm now writing Escape from Maine, which is a screenplay. And if you'd like to fund that, please do. It's about a writer trying to write a book, and he's in the same town, a town that's very close to Bangor, which is where Stephen King is at. And he's trying to get established as a writer, but he doesn't really know how. So he decides to escape that northern climate and go back to the south. It's kind of the north and south story. The character's name is Jonah Samuel Camden III, and I'll be continuing that for quite a bit of time. When I finish that script, I am going to go and finish up Grace, which is a werewolf horror screenplay that I will send to Grim Life. I'm going to send it to them and see what they think. I like a hard copy. I rarely ever do hard copies anymore of scripts because it costs money to print, and it costs money to maintain all of that stuff. So everything goes up to a cloud, a Google Cloud kind of thing. It's called Google Drive. So anyway, I'm gonna head off. I'm gonna pick up a healthy bite to eat, because I've given up on hot dogs and cheeseburgers, and I'm watching my weight. And so is my cat, Edmund. I've named him Edmund Tuxedo Cassavetes because he's a tuxedo cat. It's a black and white cat. And I'm feeding him 1 can of Fancy Feast where I split it in the morning and then at night. And then sometimes I give him a third portion of Fancy Feast, and then I keep his dry food always rolling. So that's usually what they do. The dry food I use Purina. It's a natural Purina one. And then the Fancy Feast is kind of a treat that he gets. He's very aggressive, sharp claws. He does bite, but he's loving, and he does snuggle, so he likes to snuggle too. He's a male cat. We had him neutered like maybe a year ago almost. Anyway, there was a person in the show named Linda Gray, and we were kind of an item in the show, and she's gone away for some time. So I ask you to pray for her and her struggle and the things that she has to deal with, just like everybody has some type of struggle that they have to deal with. And yeah, so that's me in a nutshell. It's April 24, and it's 2023.